Yes, Michael, go ahead.
Okay. Wattekel Kol-Avodat Mishkan Ohel Moed Vaya'asu Bnei Yisrael Kachol Asher Tziva Adonai et Moshe Ken Asu.
Very good.
Thus was completed all the work of the tabernacle of the tent of meeting. The Israelites did so, just as the Lord had commanded Moses, so they did.
Right. And we have a good example here of the use of the construct chain. We have a beautiful construct chain in the form of Wattekel Kol-Avodat Mishkan Ohel Moed. So we have quite an impressive chain, besides the Wayyiqtol, which is the regular narrative form of the biblical Hebrew, as you know it very well. We have Avodat. How do I know that the word Avodat is indeed in the construct state and not in the absolute state?
Well, it has the patach followed by the taf.
Very good. So, Achkav.
That's a top.
Hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. And you see me. Okay, very good. So, instead of the kamatz hey of avodah, we have avodat with a patach tav, and that is indicative of the fact that we have the construct form avodat instead of avodah, medinat instead of medina. Okay. Right. Avodat Mishkan Ohel Moed. So really, Avodat Mishkan Ohel Moed, and you can add even Kol because it is conjoined with Avodat. And generally speaking, whenever you have Kol with a Kamatz Katan rather than a Cholem, it is kind of constructed upon the next form. So all of the work of the tabernacle or the dwelling place of the tent of meeting. Okay? Now, doing it like that would be kind of cumbersome in English. So, we not necessarily would have the same number of ofs, but here we have 3 out of 4, which is not bad. Okay? That's the constructs chain that we have here. Avodat, Kol-Avodat Mishkan Ohel Moed. Hebrew has no problem creating these construct chains. Usually not as elaborate as this one, but we have Bnei Yisrael. So the phenomenon is very common. Okay. Alongside that, we see the Wayyiqtol verbs, which we know all too well. Note that sometimes the Wayyiqtol form presents a shorter form than the Yiqtol. Okay, especially in this case, the root is Lamed Yod, right? Lamed Yod root. The root is Kaf, Lamed, and Yod. Lamed Yod being that the third root letter is a Yod or a Hey, historically a Yod, but you'll see it sometimes referred to as a Kaf Lamed and Hey. So all of the work was finished. Wattekel, same word as we describe the creation of the heavens and the earth. Vayichal Elohim bayom hashevi'i melachto asher asa. And God finished on the 7th day the work that He has done. Same thing. Wattekel, obviously with a referring to the avodah, which is feminine, with the tav here, but same root, same idea, completion, to be complete, kaf lamed yod. By the way, the Judas tree that we've mentioned earlier in Hebrew is known as kelil hachoresh, related to the same root of being complete, being perfect. Yeah, so that's Wattekel Kol-Avodat Mishkan Ohel Moed. We have a nice construct chain. Vayasu, Wayyiqtol Bnei Israel. Then we have the formula Kechol Asher Tziva Adonai Et Moshe Ken Asu, a formula that is very common to describe doing what God did, the instructions that God did. Kechol Asher, according to all that, opening a relative clause. This Kechol Asher, this relative clause is functioning as an adverb that compares one to another. The doing of the sons of Israel with what God commanded Moses. So it's an adverbial comparative clause. One is exactly as the other. In this case, exactly as that God had commanded Moses. Okay? Kechol asher tziva Adonai et Moshe ken asu. We see the word et. So we have the regular tziva Adonai et Moshe, Moshe being the direct object of the commanding. God commanded Moses, not what he commanded, but whom he commanded. And the et is the definite direct object marker. As we've seen that. Note ken asu and vaya asu, kind of sealing the deal, serving as an adverb, okay, connected to the opening of the statement of the doing of the children of Israel. They did according to what the Lord had commanded them of Moses, thus they have done. Okay, kind of celebratory formulation of the exactment of the execution of the children of Israel concerning the Mishkan. So they did exactly as they were told, which is quite surprising given the fact that they were Jewish.